Beretta 92FS. Yes, this is chapter 2 of the Beretta saga. Going to shoot, not going to talk much. I know you'll love that. This is the 9mm Beretta, basically the same gun that's adopted by our military. And you've seen the first video, many of you have, quite a few folks have, and this is chapter 2. We're going to just load it, reload it, and shoot it, okay? So come along with me. I don't have a big plan, we just have targets, and I've set up a few bottles. So let's just shoot the thing. Short range and long range. Let's just have fun. All right. All right. Yeehaw. Oh, that's all the ammo I have. I'll have to reload some magazines, won't I? Okay, let's go over here and do that. All right, now like I say, I'm not going to talk too much, but let's get our magazines back and load them up again. 9mm, this is 147 grain full metal jacket I'm loading, and this is what I tend to shoot almost exclusively. And that's one reason I reload it, because it's not easy to find 147 grain 9mm ammo at Walmart. It is available. Some of you have been kind enough to send me some links to some of this, because I have mentioned that before. And I tend not to order ammo online, but which, by the way, I could do a little FAQ while we're reloading these magazines. I do get many questions about, where do you get your ammo? Where can I find this ammo? Where do you buy that ammo? Where do you buy your 40 caliber? Where do you buy your 308? Where do you buy? I really just pick it up at gun shows and gun shops, wherever I find the best price on it. I really do not order much at all. So I buy it all locally, and whenever I see a deal on it. So please know that. And I don't have any magical sources for ammo. I hand load, of course, much of it, and then just find it locally. Okay, let's reload it. These magazines hold 17 rounds. These 2 of these came with the gun. A couple of them I purchased at a gun shop. Actually, do they all hold 7? No, the stock magazine I think holds 15. And yes, the 2 stock ones. And then these shinier ones hold 17. So they're the aftermarket magazines. And I actually forget who makes those. Let's see. Made in Italy, PB caliber 9. If that's Beretta that makes those, I guess. I don't know. But they seem to work. I've not had any problems, no malfunctions with the gun or the magazines. It's done just fine. So the Beretta, again, nice gun. I enjoy shooting it. This is my second go around with the Beretta, and I have discussed some of that in the other video. It's a nice gun. It's fun to shoot. I still do have some difficulty with that trigger when it comes back to single action. That's the reason early on, a long time ago, the one I had, I traded. I could not shoot it as well as the Glocks. And I noticed out here today, I'm feeling that difference in the trigger. Again, it's the fact that when you get back to single action mode, of course, it's fire. It really feels like your hands and finger is too far back. It's just a different feel for me, and I have a little bit of difficulty back there with it, keeping from, I don't know, jerking it, flinching it, or just, I've got my hand, I feel like, in a little bit of an awkward position. So it's something I have to get used to. If, on the other hand, this was the only gun I carried if I were in the military, and this was my only handgun I shot for several years, I'd probably, it would feel natural to me, just like a Glock does to me now, or a double action revolver. So when I criticize that, it's just different to me. Some people much prefer that, I guess. You know, try to be fair in my evaluation of that gun and comparing with the Glock. And if you saw that video, and most people I think made that comment. I did have a couple people that went berserk about how I criticized their precious Beretta. And that is my only criticism, really. And then it is a little bit big for a 9mm, you know, a little large. But other than that, it is a nice looking gun. It doesn't malfunction, and you know, it's a sweet shooter for the most part. If I have trouble shooting it, for one thing, the sights are right on, and it's got a pretty nice long sight radius. So when I'm missing, I'm having trouble getting on target, I go through a little string and I just can't seem to get the bullet where I want to. It's that little bit of that awkward position, you know. And if I think of another excuse, I'll let you know. So let's put these on my belt. All right, Beretta 92 FS. Throw some more bullets. What do we want to shoot now? Hey, you're not getting off that easily. We're going to shoot you while you're down, buddy. All right, let's go back over and do some pig hunting. I've hit him twice and he's not moving. We'll come back to him. Okay. All right. Scared him over, didn't I? All right. Yep. All right, I'm going to put a few more rounds in here. Whew. I don't know if this is my best long range gun. It does okay. Again, I get a little weird with that trigger, and I'll tell you one thing it makes me want to do. It makes me want to shoot too fast. I'm not sure why, but it just does. I just have a tendency to want to pull that trigger when I should be bearing down on the target, and particularly when I'm trying something at long range. I just am a bad boy. I just don't do it right. I just want to throw lead. It is a sweet braking trigger. It's a fairly light trigger. Once you get your finger back there, I will say it brakes nicely, but it makes me want to just pull it before I'm ready. So probably shouldn't shoot it at long range like I do, especially in a video, but yeah, what the heck. I try to give you an accurate estimate and you know, what I think about these crazy things, and maybe even how I tend to not to shoot one properly, or whatever tendencies it has, or tendencies I have with that particular gun. And so a little long range, a little short range, and we'll just shoot a couple more mags here and finish up with some, maybe some steel slamming. Okay, it is a fun gun to shoot. You've noticed in however many videos we've done with it, there's not been a malfunction. And then again, these are my hand loads. Brass I don't sort. I'm on the range. This is not, you know, carry ammo or anything. And if a piece of brass doesn't seem to cycle correctly, it's not a big deal. But it seems to eat up whatever we put in it. So can't hate that, can you? Put the mirrors on, and we'll just blast a couple more mags here. Whoops, jacked one out. Didn't mean to do that. All right, 9mm Beretta. It's 982 FS. For some of you, it's your favorite gun, and we just thought we'd get it out and do a little chapter 2 and slam some lead down range. Hope you enjoyed seeing that gun in action, particularly if it's one of your faves. And that's about all the lead I guess I'll sling through it today. Life is good.